Laughing at oneself. Most of us know from experience that when we're able to laugh at ourselves, makes our life easier in certain situations. In these gloomy, difficult times, the ability to have a good laugh can be helpful. To be able to laugh at ourselves is usually considered the trait of somebody who's positive and has good character and the foundation of good humor. But are people really able to laugh at themselves? Are you able to laugh at yourself? So I will cover 3 parts. In the first, I will show you a study. It's a trivial topic, but why should we study if people get something at laughing at themselves? But yes, I found 1 or 2 studies on the topic. In the second part, I'll share the benefits of laughing at oneself. And in a third part, I'll tell you little tricks on how you can improve these skills. So the experiments. So what happened in this experiment? So these 2 researchers, Ursula Biermann from the University of California in Berkeley and Willibald Rush in University of Zurich, studied 70 psychology students to gauge their ability to laugh at themselves. So what they did, while they were answering questionnaires, they took pictures of everybody, of the 70 students. Then distorted those pictures, with this software where you have a big mouth. When you go to Vegas and you look at the mirror and you got a big mouth. And then the study was really about looking at distorted pictures of people they didn't know, but inserted was a picture of themselves that was distorted too. And there was a computer and a video camera that was filming the reaction of the emotional reaction of the students looking at their own pictures and to see if they would laugh or not. So the study reveals that 80% of the people who said they would laugh at themselves actually did. But the most important is that the people who really said that they laugh at themselves actually laughed more and more intensely at themselves than the other ones. So really the conclusion of that is that it doesn't really come from looking at a funny picture. It really comes from the nature of people and the character of everybody. So if you have a nature of laughing in general, then you will laugh at yourself more. I want to give you an example of me laughing at myself. So when do I laugh at myself? For example, I'm very clumsy. And how many times have I opened packages and dropped everything on the floor because I was so clumsy? I'm sorry. I am clumsy, so I laugh at myself when I am clumsy. So now the benefits. Why am I even talking about that? Because there's a lot of benefits on laughing at oneself. First, it improves your mood. That study showed that participants were actually in better mood after laughing at themselves. So if you are grumpy, just laugh at yourself, you will see. It has also important implication on your health, because smiling, laughing, optimism is good for your health. We all know that. Depressed people are pessimistic. Forgiveness. It also affects forgiveness, because in psychology, if you can laugh at yourself, you can forgive yourself. And if you can forgive yourself, you can forgive others. So that really helps with human relations. It improves effacing, and humility. And it really helps us to take things more lightly, less seriously. What about humor? When we're able to develop humor, laughing in general, laughing at ourselves, humor has been identified as a possible factor in development of personal resilience. We become more resilient when we're able to do that. And it's a positive coping mechanism. We're able to cope with things, to events more effectively. Instead of drinking, eating, we can use self-laughter to get over stress or difficult situations. So now, how can we learn to laugh at ourselves more? I mean, there are 4 things. Maybe make a list of the weaknesses and the flaws that you have and laugh at them. Like me, maybe I can say that I am how do you say this in English? I have it in French. A spinster. A spinster. Is it a word that you use?
Yeah.
So I am a spinster, right? So I should cry because I'm a spinster. I'm 41 and I'm single and I have no kids and I'm a spinster. But I laugh at it. So maybe find, your weaknesses, and the second thing is share them with people. It can be intimidating to talk about, I have a big butt, or I'm too skinny, or I'm shy. So maybe laugh at it. And the third thing is learn to say jokes. And the fourth thing is maybe plan to have some funny, quick responses ready to awkward situations, to prepare yourself when you're in difficult situations. So in conclusion, I have a quote that I like from William Arthur Ward, and he says, "To make mistake is human. To stumble is commonplace. To be able to laugh at oneself is maturity." So I encourage you and challenge you to start laughing at yourself more. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Laure. If we could take a minute and, or if you're